I would like to talk about overcoming creative blocks. Are you feeling blocked creatively and don't know what to do about it? In this video, I will introduce a new way to look at the creative process that we don't always think about, and also provide you with 3 strategies to help burn your creative blocks to the ground. No matter what your creative practice is, it is relatively common to feel blocked sometimes. Being creatively blocked can have a source, like emotional or psychological, but there are many instances where there's no source at all. You're just feeling blocked. Sometimes we can get stuck in feeling like we have to produce something, or that we have to produce something brilliant. And this can really create a sense of pressure around the creative process and kill our sense of enjoyment about creating, especially if your creativity is something that you do for a living. It's almost like needing to be inspired is something that you're connecting to your livelihood all the time. Being blocked in situations like this are not surprising at all. Even if creativity is not something that you do for your livelihood, our need to produce something incredible and earth-shatteringly genius can jam us up. So this attention to how we have to produce the creative thing can take us away from what the process of creativity actually entails. So I'd like to first introduce this way of looking at creativity. Creativity comes from our higher power. We have a relationship to this higher power, but it's not dependent on us producing this thing out of our brains. Creativity is like a vast well, an ocean of creative energy that exists all around us, everywhere in the world, everywhere in the universe. This isn't necessarily a religious concept. Having a relationship with your creativity involves how our ideas come from a place other than just our brains. That it comes from, we can call it a higher power, or we can even call it the universe. It's not important what name you call it. It's about the relationship that you have to it. Understanding that creativity is something vast and limitless, so much larger than us, can take a great deal of pressure off of ourselves in feeling like we have to produce something incredible. Once again, I go back to the amazing film director David Lynch. May he rest in peace. David Lynch talks about ideas as if they are fish, and these ideas can be little fish or they can be big fish. And the bigger fish are things that we have to be patient and we have to wait for, but they will eventually show up. If we have that relationship to the life force that exists all around us at all times. So with this concept in mind, and at times when you're feeling blocked creatively, here are a few strategies that you can follow to help unlock yourself from this blocked feeling. Number 1, journal. And I don't mean necessarily journal with a purpose. Julia Cameron in The Artist's Way, for example, talks about a thing that she refers to as morning pages. And this is a journaling exercise where you open up your notebook in the morning usually, but you can do it any time during the day or night, and you set out to write freestyle, just free writing, 3 pages without censoring yourself or editing yourself. Even if you write, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I feel blocked, I feel blocked, I feel blocked, and you do it for 3 pages, it's amazing what can happen when you do this consistently, especially when you feel blocked. The source of why you feel blocked, it might show up somewhere in these 3 pages of free writing. Put your energy onto the page without any outcome, without any result in mind, and see what emerges. You might find that you have an incredible idea show up in the 3 pages of free writing that you do that you didn't expect. Free writing, morning pages, or journaling, whatever you want to call it, is a wonderful thing to do to get yourself out of results and out of the cycle of feeling blocked. Number 2, change your environment. The simple decision to get up out of your environment that you're trying to write your thing in, or trying to start your painting in the studio that you're painting in, or sitting at your computer or at your desk. If you take a few hours, get out of your environment and go someplace different, this can do magical things that very quickly can open you back up to the creative source again. It might be just go to the beach and take a walk on the beach. Go to the park, drive somewhere for the afternoon, or go watch the sunset. Steven Spielberg talks about how driving is something that he does very often because it opens up his creativity, and he gets a lot of his best ideas while he's driving his car. Imagine that. For you, it might be something else. Try to change your environment when you feel like you're continuing to hit the wall and you can't get anything done creatively. Number 3, do something else. And what I mean by that is, do something else that's creative, that has nothing to do with the thing that you're trying to do. For example, if you're a writer, maybe you draw something or paint something. And if you're a painter and you're feeling blocked, go cook something in the kitchen. Play some music. Step away from your writing desk and read something. Doing a different creative thing can pull you away from the need to produce something, or do something right, or do something incredible, and just give you something to do that is for the enjoyment of doing it. That there's no result that's attached to the thing. That it's just how you connect with what it means to be alive. I hope this provides you with some relief for overcoming your creative blocks. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Click on the description below for links to our website as well as our free weekly newsletter. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.